Hey, 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 how you doing? Ooh, ooh, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. How are you doing? Ooh, I feel an echo in this room. Or is it through my guitar? I'm not sure. There's an echo coming from somewhere in my head anyway. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? This is the Church of RNK. My name is Rosemary Nonny Knight, and we're talking about, what are we talking about? Being capable of our calling, okay? Now, this is something that seems to be really plaguing me at the moment. This phrase, I am capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. I wrote a post about it this morning, did a video about it yesterday. It's plaguing me at the moment, and I feel I must keep repeating it over and over again until everybody in the world gets it. I'm just sharing this, which is why I'm looking away at the moment. But you know, there's this feeling that we just need, in this community particularly, we need to be reminded of the fact that your calling was not given to you to taunt you, to make you feel bad, to make you feel incapable, to make you feel unable to live it out, any of that stuff. It's not true. You are exactly the person to make it happen. You are exactly the person to make it happen. You just need to believe it first and foremost, more than anybody else does. You have to believe it more than anybody else does to begin with, so that you are able to stay on track and actually make it a reality. Because it's one thing to claim and affirm and decree and decide and all of that stuff. Well, actually decision is powerful, man. But it's getting people to that place of making a decision. I'm just sharing this and I'll be properly with you. I'm going to take you through 5 ideas to kind of hold the vision very close to you so that it actually becomes a reality for you. And we'll talk through, and I'll sing our affirmation as well. I'm just sharing this. Give me 2 seconds, just one last place. And then I'm done. And you can share it as well, actually. In fact, yes, definitely share it. Say hello as you come on as well. That'd be great. And share it. Okay, so I am capable of my calling. I'm capable of my calling. Let's sing the affirmation. I am capable of my calling. 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 I win. I will. I will. I will. I am. I am. I am. I am. And that is our affirmation. I love the words I am. I am capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. Say hello, say hello, say hello. I actually want to speak to you guys. But that's the affirmation for today. And I really do want you guys to take on that phrase. I am capable of my calling. Too many people think they're not. Too many people think it's a bit crazy. Too many people think that the big ideas they have in their mind or in their heart need to be diminished or made smaller because, oh, we've tried this and we've tried that and it hasn't quite worked. And I'm going to take off my jumper because I'm a bit hot already. I was going to do this before I started, but then I got all distracted and I forgot to do it. So, okay, so we're going to talk through 5 things, I think it is, as we go today. First and foremost, what I think is incredibly important, and I know for me it was incredibly important, was the number one thing here is that you need to absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that you are loved. Okay? I know it's kind of crazy. What's this got to do with calling and business and all of that stuff? But anyway, you know what? I should even stop questioning myself when it comes to these things. Just say what I feel led to say, right? You need to know that you are loved. You need to know that you are loved. You need to know that you are loved, because if not, you will not allow yourself to actually, sometimes you'll feel silly when you're doing some stuff. You will not allow yourself to feel silly because you don't feel you're loved. And so you don't have that self-acceptance that is absolutely essential for you to do what is necessary in order to actually create a life of calling, of purpose, and of wealth. Okay? Because everybody wants the wealth, but most people are willing to sell their calling
to get the money, okay? And I did that too for a very long time, so definitely no judgment from me. It seems always to be the most reasonable thing to do. It seems always to be sensible to do that, to do what you need to do, hoping that one day you will wake up and be able to do what you want to do. It hardly ever happens for anyone. For most people, they go to the grave without actually living out the call in their life, wondering why they never actually stepped out. And why did they never step out? Because they never thought it was possible. And again, I am capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. You are capable of your calling. You do not have, you were the vision, the idea, that thing that kind of bubbles up inside of you that you really want your life to be about wasn't given to you to just make you feel excited for about 3 seconds. No, it was given to you to actually live out. It was given to you because you are perfectly positioned at this time, on this day, for a particular thing that you are supposed to be doing to impact the people around you, to make a difference to you. And the crazy thing is that you want to do that too. But it's the convincing yourself that you're able to. That's the thing. And that's why I keep coming back and saying, you are capable of your calling. You are capable of your calling. It is not some kind of dream. Say hello. Say hello. I want to know that I'm actually resonating with some of y'all, basically. Say hello. So the first and foremost thing is that you need to know that you're loved so you can start to accept yourself. Now, I personally have a great relationship with Papa, which is God to me. You may have different ideas of what that looks like. Don't care. You need to know that you are supported fully by the universe, by higher power, by whatever you wish to call it. You need to know. And in some ways it's a choice, in some ways it's a revelation, okay? But whichever way, start to open yourself up to the fact that you are completely supported. You are not alone in this. You can actually live out the call in your life. Hey, Stuart, how you doing? Lovely to have you here, honey. You can do the thing that you're here to do. You are supported in it. All of the universe is just waiting for you to wake up and decide, you know what? Maybe I am capable of this thing. Maybe it wasn't just some kind of pipe dream. Maybe it is possible, okay? And not just maybe, okay, I'm actually going to figure it out. That is what is necessary at this time, which reminds me. That is what is necessary at this time, that you first and foremost accept yourself enough to put yourself out there, or whatever out there looks like to you, because of course, you have a calling. It's not just for you. It's not just for you. It's actually so that you actually impact, impact the certain people that you are specifically called to impact. But first and foremost, make a decision to know that you are loved. Sometimes people think that love is it's just a feeling. Yes, it is, but it's also a decision. It's a decision to trust that actually you are supported by the universe. You are supported by God. Everything is working for your good. Everything is working for your good. You are actually cared for. You're not just a number. You're not just one of the 7 billion. You actually are here for a reason. You need to accept that, because when you start this journey and you start to talk about your calling and people think you're kind of crazy, because seriously, you're fine. You have this wonderful profession over here, or you have this something over here. Why don't you just settle into that? And you can't quite explain it. And yet you have to keep moving forward. And the only way you do that is that you have a revelation of love, that you are actually cared for, supported, loved, okay? That, if you don't get that, the very foundation, is really hard to do anything else. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is that you need to start to focus on it. You need to start to write it out. You need to start to get clear on what it is. Lots of people tell me they don't know what their life is supposed to be about. They just know it's not what they're doing currently, which is fine. I get that. That's a good starting place. But I can generally say that for most people that say that to me, and maybe if you're saying that to yourself, it is literally because you've decided that the thing that you really do want to do is impossible. You've decided it's too big, it's too crazy, it's too unreasonable, and so therefore I don't know what I want to do. But it's not the truth. Most people do know what they want. Yes, you may have had years and years and years of telling yourself that it's impossible, it's too crazy and out there, which is why most people don't get to live out the big thing on their life, because they just think it's too much. It's no way, little old me. Really? Can I do it? Yes, you can. I am capable of my calling. Say it again. You are capable of your calling. You are capable of your calling, but you need to focus on it. Because right now, what you're focusing on is everything that's happening around you. You're focusing on what somebody else did, or whether somebody else has done something similar to you. And, oh, well, if they couldn't do it, then maybe I can't do it. Or, well, nobody in my family has ever done anything like that. I've never done anything like that. In fact, the last time I tried, oh my gosh, I failed. And so therefore I tried everything and nothing worked. And, oh, well, you know, it's just not possible. And so you're focusing on all of this stuff, and you're getting more and more of the uncertainty and the unsureness and all of that stuff, instead of actually you deciding. And it is a decision, isn't it? Because if you don't make that decision in the first place to actually live out your calling, you won't. See too many people, oh, I want to write a book, I'm going to write books, and they're doing everything but writing. And it's like, okay, yeah, when are you going to write that book? Basically, you know, we've been talking about this book for like 5 years, and oh, you're still not writing the book. Why? Because they never made a decision that it was possible for them to make a living by writing their book. Or writing books, basically. Hey, honey. Or it's music. Or, Kayan, hello. At least you've written, honey. You've been writing! Some don't even get that far. So, and then there's people that want to start their own business. They feel, they feel there's something particular they want to put out there. Maybe there's a product, maybe they have an idea for something, but again, it's not something they've ever done before. They don't know what they're doing. They think they can never learn what they're doing, and it's all too scary, and they have bills, and they have children, and oh my gosh, I can't do it. And so they never make the decision to actually do it. So they're focused on everything else except the thing that they're called to do. Others have a message. Maybe you've gone through some crazy, crazy stuff, and you want to tell people in your community, in the world around you, about how to get past it, how to get through it, how to deal with it. And you just don't, again, because you haven't made that decision that is practical. You think, nah, it's all right for the Les Browns of the world, or the I don't know who's of the world, but me? Little old me? You kidding me? Is it possible? Yes, it is, if you decide that it is. Did I say it's going to be easy, though? No, because that's a part that kind of gets really, oh my gosh, it's not going to be easy. No, it's not going to be easy. But is your life easy right now? Are you enjoying life right now when you're not living out the call in your life? Or are you just feeling that kind of deadness that, oh, well, another day. Oh, it's Monday tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. Basically. And all of that. I'm thinking that that's the norm. Everybody feels that way. I should just carry on like that. Anyway, I'm probably not talking to those people. I would like to think that I'm talking to the ones that really want to believe it's possible. And it is. It's not easy, but it's possible. Okay? It's not easy, but it's possible. The transition from being someone who just lives in the present, lives in the now, lives in the doubt and fear, to becoming someone who chooses to trust in the fact that you're capable of your calling, that transition can sometimes be hard. I believe it's possible, and I'm tired but inspired. Love it! Love that you're tired. Well, I'm not loving the tired, but loving the inspired. Anyway, this is the thing. Once we stop arguing with ourselves, and I suppose that would be one of my other points, actually. Sometimes it's because of you, I trust I'm capable. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You are one of the 334K, man. Basically, but yes, your comment in the group did make me almost cry. It's like, oh my gosh. Which is why I said I have no words. Basically. But thank you very much, honey. Thank you very much. Okay. But this is it. Sometimes the tiredness comes from the fact that we're fighting so hard against who we are. We're fighting so hard thinking that we have to be normal, we have to be something, something, something. What if you just accepted the fact that, yes, you think bigger than most people around you. Yes, your circumstances may not look that great right now, but instead of fighting who you are, just accept it. Just accept, yes, I have a big, big dream. I want to impact a lot of people. It's okay. I can do that. Yeah, okay? Just say it to yourself until you start to accept it. Because it's the fighting sometimes that causes all the tension and the tiredness and the, oh, I'm looking back. Oh, I did this before and I did that wrong before and I did the other wrong before. And we all do it, but stop. Let's not all do it anymore. Yes, just accept. It's okay, I can do that. Yes. If we would just accept and just keep moving forward. It's the backing and the forthing and the internal, oh my gosh, am I sure? Oh my gosh. That is tiring. And it takes our energy away from what we need to just do. Okay? So focus on the purpose. I mean, I've talked about everything else here, but that's exactly what happens. But you have to actually get clear on what it is that you want to do. Yeah, it's the fighting inside. Yes, it's hard. That is hard. That is harder than just actually accepting it. But it's hard to accept it. It's not the way we've been trained. We've been conditioned into thinking it's impossible. And so now we're trying to make that transition into thinking it's possible. And it's like, oh my gosh, can I do it? Woo. I get that. I've lived that, that's for sure. But we have to get it. Guys, if you don't have a journal, if you're in this community, you just need to get a journal. You need to start writing down what you've decided your life is going to be about. I still have journals from years and years ago, writing out my goals, writing out my dreams, writing out about the 7-bedroom house I was going to be living in. Guess what? I live in a 7-bedroom house right now. Writing out this stuff, even one of the times when I was living on Rice Krispies alone, and some of y'all might not know what that is. I had like £5 to live on for the whole week because my parents could not send out any money, and I was just broke and broken. I've come a long way. I've not always been able to focus on the goal. Some days the reality around me has seemed too real to even think that anything different was possible. And yet, we have to train ourselves to keep our minds focused on the goal, on the purpose, on the calling. That yes, and we have to believe that if we were given it, and we were given it, okay, this especially for some of y'all religious people, particularly Christian, I was brought up Christian, there's sometimes this feeling that, no, you're supposed to somehow sacrifice it, or you're supposed to give it away, or you're not supposed, it's too proud, you're too proud to think that you can do that. No, it's not pride. It's just acceptance of who you are. Just accept who you are and focus on your calling. This is what I've decided is going to happen with my life. I don't know exactly when, but I know that I'm going to be taking steps towards it every freaking day. That's what you need to be saying to yourself every single day. You need to be writing it out. You need to be getting it clearer and clearer in your mind. What is it that I am here for? And refuse to downplay it, thinking, oh, it's not reasonable. Stop with the reasonable thing. Did anybody do anything worthwhile trying to be reasonable? Yes, I know there are bills and responsibilities. Decide I am going to find a way to live out my calling and at the same time take care of my responsibilities. I am going to do it. You have to make that decision first, or else we're just talking here. Let's sing this affirmation again. I am capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. I win. No, I win. I win. I will. I will. I am. I am. I am. I am. Okay, so that is the affirmation. I really want it to be ringing in your ears, honeys, because sometimes you don't want to say the words, but then the song is in your head anyway, and that's what I want. Okay, so we need to focus on the purpose, focus on short-term goals if necessary, focus on how am I moving this forward? How am I moving this forward? Everybody always knows what the next step. They just say they don't. Okay? It's just you're fighting. You're still fighting with yourself. Give up the fight. Give up the fight. Accept. Move forward. The next thing is dropping the anxiety and the fear. This is easier said than done, for sure. Absolutely easier said than done. There are going to be times when in your chest there's this, oh, well, I feel anxiety in my chest anyway. There's this feeling of, oh my gosh, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? And you want to run away. You want to just to swallow it up in entertainment or eat more food and eat chocolate. I like chocolate. Chocolate is my thing. You want to eat chocolate. You want to just hide. You just want to go back to bed. You want to do anything but just keep feeling that tension. Don't drop it, but don't drop it. There's some kind of tension you want to drop, but there's some that you actually need to allow it to work its way through you, or work your way through it. Chocolate! You haven't tasted English. If you have, American chocolate is okay, but English chocolate, oh my goodness. English chocolate. If you have Galaxy chocolate, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, you will never turn back. Okay, so there's an emotional tension that comes from trying to live out the call in your life. Not trying, no, but I'm choosing to live out the call in your life. Galaxy chocolate, you need to get it, honey. There's an emotional tension. When you really make that commitment, there will be anxiety, there will be fear, and you will want to run away. You will want to drown it out. You will want to, I don't know, exercise yourself to death or drink yourself to death or whatever. Don't do that. That is you trying to hide away from who you are, what you're called to do. Yes, there are times when you need to just, okay, I feel you fear, but I am moving forward anyway. And there's times when the fear actually is trying to help you see where your resistance lies. So that you, number 4, can start to let go of some of the things that are holding you bound to a life that isn't yours any longer. We all have a story. Okay, especially in this community, I tend to attract people who have a story. You've had some stuff happen to you. It's kind of terrible. And you're still standing, so you're obviously really strong, no doubt about that. However, there are parts of that story that can hinder you. I feel fear, but you're moving forward anyway. Woohoo! That can hinder you if you continue to identify with the story. Or it can empower you because it becomes part of your message. Okay? Now you need to let go of the parts that hinder you. And that will mean things like forgiveness. That will mean things like dropping old belief systems. That will mean things like dropping old people. Sorry, some people in your life are not actually helping you, and some of you are like keeping people in your life that you know are not helping you, but they are comfortably uncomfortable. They are comfortably in your life, and there's a part of you that is scared of really saying what you truly think or believe to them, and so you keep them around, and they always make you feel really crap, but you keep letting them. At some point, in order for you to really step onto the narrow path for you, you're going to have to let go of certain people, certain ideas. You're going to have to optimize your environment. You're going to have to. So there's certain things you need to let go of, certain ideas about how you should be a parent, or how you should be a partner, or how you should be a daughter or son, or how you should do whatever, how to be a friend, how to be a good Christian, how to be a good Muslim, how to be a good whatever. Some of this stuff you're going to have to drop. You're going to have to start questioning and drop it if you're going to live out the calling on your life. And some of you are going to be quite surprised about some of the stuff that you need to drop, because you have been brought up to think that this is good. But it's not good. And if you don't have anybody pointing this stuff out in your life, you won't even know. That's the unfortunate truth here. I remember working with a client who was in a very horrible religious situation, and she didn't know. She felt she had to be there. She felt it was the right thing to do. And it took some working stuff through with her for her to realize that actually she was in a very controlling, horrible environment. And she needed to escape, man! But if she hadn't chosen to work with me, she wouldn't have known. What is in your life that you take as normal that is keeping you away from your calling? You need to start opening your eyes wider to get clear. Don't run from the tension. The tension is trying to show you where you've been giving up your power. There will be tension. There will be it will feel dark at times. And you'll want to run away. Don't. You have to walk through. That's how you shed the nonsense. So that you're even more capable of your calling. Because now you don't have all this baggage you're carrying around with you. You don't have all this stuff keeping you stuck in a life you don't even want any longer. You are capable of your calling. Affirm it with me. I am capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. I am exactly the right person for the work I'm here to do. I'm exactly the right person for the work I'm here to do. Not the work I think I should do. Not the work somebody else said is the only way I can make money. Not that work. The work I am here to do. Much love, much love, much love. And then, something else you need to do. is that you need to learn the mechanics of how do I translate my awesome calling into something real, practical, for real. You need to learn everything you can about promoting yourself, about marketing yourself, about anything to do with building a business around it, or writing them books, or creating the music, getting the producers, whatever it is, getting the speaking gigs. You need to learn the mechanics. You need to put yourself in a place where you can learn everything you can learn. You cannot just assume, oh, I know, I did that, you know. I remember for all the time I was dabbling at business, like, I know, it's just sell higher than you bought. Hey, I know how to do that. But I did it. And you know what? It took me God knows how long at university and school and everything to become a pharmacist. But I thought that when it comes to doing the thing that I actually really want to do, I can just kind of fall into it. And lots of people think that too. Or you think that, oh, it's my calling. God called me. So therefore, I don't need to learn nothing. How is that working? How is that working out for you? How is that working out for you? No mentor, no coach, no training, no nothing. Because, they're all scamming me. You're living in a life you don't want. And you're allowing that to control you. You're allowing your past and your past fears to control you. Instead of deciding, you know what? I choose to live out my calling, so therefore I'm going to learn every single thing I need to learn in order to move forward. But guess what I'm going to say right now? After you've learned every single thing, and that's an ongoing process, you forget every single thing. When it comes to taking action, you forget everything you've learned, and you ask the question, what is the best thing I can do next to fulfill my goal? And then you let whatever bubbles up inside of you, which will be based on everything you've put inside of you. Okay? And then you will see a clear path forward. But this is the thing, see, you learn everything, you forget everything, but then you're still living out of everything that you've put inside of you. Okay? You need to do the learning first, though. It's like, as much as I talk about, being a pharmacist, this and that and the other was kind of boring, and much of what I learned at university I never used in the actual workplace. But the truth of the matter is that, and whenever I say it, I'm very aware of this, that, yeah, you know what, still, there are things I'm not even conscious that I now know, that others don't know because they didn't go through that 4 years at uni, that just happen, because it's just so intuitive now. At least when I was a pharmacist, it was intuitive. It's just like now, as a business owner, there are certain things that I've learned that are just so natural to me. I always say to people, to clients, when I'm about to do any kind of training program, I say this to the DMs as well. Look here, I know what I know. I just don't know what you don't know, basically. So I can teach you what I think you need to know, but I don't know whether I'm missing something because there's things that I know that I've forgotten that I know, basically. And they're just instinct to me now because I invested the time in learning the mechanics. I still learn the mechanics. But then when it comes to actually taking action, I do what feels right. I do it and I do it and I do it. I don't just ask that question once a day. I ask that question numerous times a day. What is the best thing I can do next in order to further my goal? Because I'm keeping my eyes on my purpose, keeping my eyes on my calling, keeping my eyes on the goal. What is the best thing I can do next to move forward? There are certain daily musts that I do every single day. Whatever, come rain, come shine, come, I don't care what is happening around me. All y'all need to back away till I'm done. Basically, that is exactly the way it is. And then there's the extra intuitive stuff. But even those daily musts are based on intuition. What feels like the right thing to do based on my calling, based on the thing that I'm here to do. Now that I've learned all the mechanics, I've spent time with millionaires, I've spent time with people making it, I've seen what they do, I've learned from them. What is the best thing I need to do next? Because I can't do it exactly the way they did it. You can't do it exactly the way anybody did it. You are going to have to find your path. And you're going to want step by steps and this and that and the other. Yes, learn the mechanics. Learn everything. But then when it comes to actually living it day by day, forget what you've learned. Ask spirit, ask intuition, ask source. What is the best thing I can do next? And then do it though. Ain't no asking and then forgetting. And then do it. But that is how we translate a calling into something real and practical. And oh, honeys, there will be tension. There will be, oh my gosh, I must be crazy to think that I can make this work, man. And yet, you have to believe more than anybody else believes. You have to continue, because the only thing that is certain is that if you stop, you will fail. The other thing that is certain, so it's not the only thing, the other thing that is certain is if you carry on, you will win. Okay? Because the truth of the matter is, the moment you decided that you won at this, you did. There's just a period of time for it to actually appear in the physical. You have to make that decision first, that regardless of how crazy and big your calling seems, you are not going to run away from it. You are not going to sell your birthright for peanuts. You are not going to, for bean soup. You are not going to. You are capable of your calling. You are capable of your calling. Please affirm that to yourself over and over and over again. I am capable of my calling. This is so important to me because it's as each one of us step up to the plate. Yes, the moment you decide to win, you will. Absolutely. It's as each one of us steps up to the plate, chooses to live out the call on our life, that we start to change the world around us. It seems big. It seems big and crazy and impractical, I know. Stop fighting who you are. You don't want to go through your whole life having fought your own awesome self and then get to the end and wonder, why did I do that? Okay, maybe you'll get another chance. I don't know. We don't know. But one thing you do know is that you have this chance right now, right? So why wait for another one? Why not right now make the decision? You know what? I decide. And I am capable of my calling, which I'm going to sing this to you again. Oh, Lordy, 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 Lord. I am capable of my calling. 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 I win. I win. I win. I win. I win. I win. I am. Oh my gosh. I am. I am. I am. I win. I win. I win. I win. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am winner. Winner and capable of my calling. Capable of my calling, capable of my calling. I am capable of my calling. Say it and say it and say it to yourself, man. Beautiful, Rosemary. Thank you. I was singing with you. Good. You win. I am. Woohoo. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. And on that note, guys, Thursday is an awesome workshop, honey. You need to be in the space that I'm creating for us. You need to be there to get the focus. Okay. To get that single-minded determination, that single-minded focus, that pig-headed determination that you are going to live out the call on your life, that you are capable of it. We're going to be talking about getting rid of distractions, the things that hold you back, that keep you from living out the call on your life. And I'm going to be giving you strategy, the mechanics. We're going to talk about the distractions. We're going to talk about the mechanics. And I'm also going to create space for Q&A. And also for me to speak into your life, if you choose that I do. If you would like a personal word, personal guidance, you need to come to the workshop. That's an opportunity for you to speak live with me. I'm creating this safe space for you to get rid of anything that is kind of holding you back, to actually bring it out to the open, to shine a light on it. Let us put a strategy in place or completely clear it there and then on the day. It is called focused, fulfilled, free. Focused, fulfilled, free. Now, I had somebody send me an email this morning, one of the many emails I seem to get these days, occasionally. That's, oh, thank you, Karen. Saying, oh, but you said it was free. And I'm thinking, you mean the title? Is that what you mean? Basically, and I'm just like, honey, instead of finding fault with me, why don't you decide? Go look at the page. If you think it's right for you, join in. Otherwise, don't, basically. And I would say the same to you guys as well, okay? Go and have a look at it. It's at rosemarynonnynight.com/focused. If it resonates, if it feels right, join in. If it doesn't, that's fine. But make sure you give yourself an opportunity here to actually be in a space where you can get divine guidance, you can get my practical advice based on learning all the mechanics, okay? And let's help you move forward. Let's get you moving forward. This workshop is happening on Thursday. All the details are on the page anyway, so go and have a look at it. It's rosemarynonnynight.com/focused. I'm really looking forward to hanging out with some of y'all and getting this stuff out. You may have missed yesterday's one, but it was powerful. Make sure you're on Thursdays, okay? Don't miss it. The space that I'm creating for you, it will literally change you. It will. You will leave that knowing exactly what you need to do to move forward, but more than that, there will be an internal shift. That much I know. So go over to rosemarynonnynight.com/focused, read through the page, or if you know it's right already, just click on one of the buttons and join in. There's the option of working with me one-on-one. That's at the very, very bottom of the page. Or just join in with the workshop. That's absolutely fine too. There are bonuses for fast action takers and all of that stuff. So go and have a look at the page right now. You need to be on board with this, because if you've been an hour-ing and birthdays are coming and every year keeps passing by and you're still not quite where you want to be, then honey, stop. Stop doing whatever it is that you're doing right now. Go and join in the workshop. You need this. Let's just put it that way. I'll be blunt with you. Okay, let's sing this affirmation again and bring this to a close. I am capable of my calling. 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 I win, I will, I will, I will. I am, I am, I am, I am. I win, I will, I will, I will, I will. I am, I am, I am, I am. Okay. Go join in the workshop, guys. It is time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you are absolutely born to live because you want to, okay? You want to. You are capable of your calling. Take that on board. Really live into that. Know it for sure. Share. Tag someone in. Go join in. It's rosemarynonnynight.com/focused. It'd be absolutely amazing to actually speak with you, because there'll be local phone lines, local lines for everyone. Usually most countries are covered, so it doesn't matter where you're coming in from. And for the countries that aren't covered, there will be an ability to actually listen in over the internet. So as long as you have internet or you have a phone, there is a way for you to be on this workshop. So it doesn't matter where you are, okay? Go join in. It's rosemarynonnynight.com/focused. It is focused, fulfilled, free. It is time for you to eliminate distractions and actually start to live out the calling on your life and make money, okay? So make money whilst living out the calling on your life. There's always a way. So come on to the thing. Let me help you see how to take what is in your heart and actually put it out into the world in a way that means that you can still feed your family, okay? Okay then. Until the next time, much love. Go forth and prosper. It's been an absolute blast being here with you. Much love. Bye.